speaking of two wrongs making a right, in this video, this sergeant, he came to the realization that he going to jail.
On May 11th, 2019,
we got a lot of
call was
police.
made to 911. The caller explained that she had been on the phone with her neighbor, William Talley, and he told her he had an argument with his girlfriend, Kelly Levinson. During that argument, he fired his handgun at her, stole her truck, and then left, and he wasn't sure if she was still alive.
So I hung up with her and called our 911. Called her back, and she said then that he had a gun. They were asking them to leave. So I don't know anything since then.
Okay. So nobody's here has been injured?
No, that's what I told him when I called. He told me that he thinks he killed her.
Okay.
But that's up in...
No, this is her house.
This is her house.
He was living here with her.
Okay. And he's the one that told you that?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's her name?
Kelly.
She stated that he told her, that Talley told her that he thinks he killed Kelly and that she's at this house.
Which house?
This house right here.
Has anybody confirmed?
We have not confirmed. We just pulled up, just got what she stated.
All right, has anybody been in?
No, we just pulled up.
He's saying you're saying he called you.
Yes.
Can we get anybody to the door? Where is he at?
We haven't approached him.
All right, but I want to make sure he's not in here with a gun.
Kelly was a paramedic in Columbus, Georgia, who often went out of her way to help those around her. Those that knew her admired her, but Kelly kept a secret from everyone. She had been dating William, who was a married man, and according to Kelly's neighbors, they would often engage in very loud arguments.
Don't trust a married man.
Hey.
All right.
Deputy Brown, who used to work with me. There's a dog in there. Yep, she's right there. Sorry again, man.
The police would enter Kelly's home, and it appeared that a physical altercation had taken place in the living room. As they made their way into the kitchen, they would find Kelly's body lying on the floor. With the information the police had, their main suspect was a man named William Talley, so they began looking into who he was. Turns out, William was a former police sergeant for the Columbus, Georgia Police Department. The police knew that catching one of their own would be difficult, so they interviewed several of his co-workers, hoping they could provide more information about William.
All right, Corporal Tillman, the purpose of this interview is just to talk to you about the case that we're working on, former Sergeant Talley. We knew you had some type of relationship with him, whether it was a personal relationship, whether it was a friendship, or just as a co-worker. But we'll let you answer those questions. So we'll just start with just some brief questions about your knowledge about the former Sergeant Talley. How long have you known him?
Oh man, ever since he's been here, several years.
Okay. Do you have any idea about how long he's been working here at the police department?
I really don't. I mean, off the top of my head, I imagine over 10 years. I would think, I don't know, probably 10, 12 years.
Okay.
I really don't know.
How long have you been working here?
28 years.
Quantify your relationship with him. What would you call it? Would you call it?
I thought we were really good friends.
Really good
as
friends.
Far as, I mean, we never went out or anything, off duty or anything like that, but I mean, he was, I consider him a close friend.
Okay.
We kind of got a closer friendship once he got on the SWAT team, because me and him both were team leaders, primary team leaders for the team. Mm-hmm. At that time, we just drew closer as far as friendship, and once he was on the team, and he became a team leader, because at that point we'd always, if we had a mission, I'd always get with him, and we would talk about the mission and get a game plan together, do our ops plan, and work that way.
It was a shock to all of us. Really. I understand. It's a shock all the way around, man. Yeah, both sides. Both sides. Believe me. Yeah. Like, how do you come to this place? I mean, and then trying to...
We all human, man. I see all that crap on Facebook and trying to blame the police. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with police. Ain't got nothing to do with anything. It's two human beings.
That's right.
Some people snap sometimes, no matter what their career is.
Oh, there you go.
They'll be flipping burgers. They're going to snap the same way if you a cop, a judge, or whatever. Ain't got nothing to do with your career. You know?
I agree.
The only lead that the police had was that he left the crime scene in Kelly's vehicle. They knew he had not only received police training, but SWAT as well, so he would be difficult to find. Before they could begin their search for Kelly's missing vehicle, they received a 911 call. The caller claimed that William had been in a motor vehicle accident and that he was still inside his vehicle. The police used an armored truck to approach William, and they found that he was still in a daze from the crash. William would be arrested without incident and sent to the hospital.
So look, this just goes to show that police ain't no good either. Yeah, they ain't no good. They just try to put on this facade. He was the captain of all these people. He did exactly what the captain ain't supposed to do. He's supposed to be the leader, and he literally, like, just think about it. Y'all gotta remember, at one point, he was in control of people. People had to listen to things he said. He was in the field giving out commands. And he ain't no better than the criminals that he gets. You wanna know what I think it is? I think some police be police officers so long that they start turning into criminals because they can legally be one. They want to be a criminal. It's like how some people, proper people, want to be in a gang and they want to be from the hood, but they from the suburbs. That's how the police feel. Yeah, they feel like they can be gangsters now because they can come anywhere they want. They can, yeah.
Well, okay.
Allie, you know me, right, bud?
We're taking it no matter what, right?
Mess with their brain.
Yeah, remember?
Think about this. Hold on, my bad, y'all. But look, just think about this analogy. This one right here gonna do it for you. Think about most of these people, it like him. They wouldn't walk through no hood. They wouldn't walk through the hood. They wouldn't walk through the worst part of the cities ever. But with that badge on, all that, they'll post up there all day. They don't care. Now they got their badge, they gun, they can legally be criminals if they got to. And a lot of them that's in them bad areas are criminals, so only if you knew.
All right, brother. We're gonna take care of you now.
Ready for the handcuffs?
After William was cleared at the hospital, he was put into an interrogation room.
Hey, man. Like some water? Sure? A cup of coffee? You sure? Well, we got a bottle of water here just in case you need it. Are you gonna be able to sit up for us? A little bit. Back hurting you? Yeah. Everything? Just a little weak. Yeah. You know where you're at? Mm-hmm. Where you at? Department. What's today, you know? May something. May something. Who's the president? Trump. You know how long you been in the hospital? Days. Days? Yeah. All right, well, I'm here to tell you I'm not your judge, man, okay? I'm not your judge. But we brought you over here. Hopefully we can give a better understanding of maybe what happened on Saturday, Sunday, and hopefully we'll get your side of that, and you can kind of help shed some light on what happened out there, okay? and maybe some of the events that might have led up to this. All right. But before we do that, we got all your information written down here on advice of rights form. You got a bachelor's degree, right? All right. And so we're going to evaluate your rights, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay. You want to look? Are you able to see out of you? Which eyes is the worst? Are you able to see out of them?
I see double, but I'll probably be able to read.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this over here towards you. I'll read it if you just want to kind of follow along. I know you've seen this form. Before I'm asked any questions, I understand that, number one, I have a right to remain silent. Number two, anything I say can be used in court as evidence against me. Number three, I'm entitled to have a lawyer now and have him present now or anytime during questioning. Number four, if I cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for me without cost, and he may be present at all times during questioning. Number five, if I decide to answer questions now without a lawyer, I can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand your rights?
For the first time in his life, William is being interrogated instead of being the one doing the interrogation. For now, he seems calm, but that will soon change. As the interrogation plays out, William begins to realize that his life is over.
Okay. I'm going to read this bottom portion, and if you're able to, when I finish up, if you would just initial on these lines saying you understand, if you're able to, and then sign it for me. The bottom portion is a waiver of rights. It says, I have read or have had read to me the above rights, and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions without having a lawyer present at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me.
Can I ask what my charges are?
Yeah, right now you're charged with murder. You're charged with violation of oath of office, and you're charged with possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime.
You.
That's what we're hoping you can tell us. Maybe once we start talking about it a little bit.
It wasn't Becky, was it? Was it Kelly?
Well,
was it a cop?
Well, that's what we want you hoping you can tell us. But before we get to any of that part, if you feel like it, if you're able to, and you can sign this.
Nobody's talking with me about things.
Well, we're gonna get to that. That's what we're hoping to get to.
No, I'm not talking until somebody talks to me.
Okay. Well, I can tell you who, if we can get started there. And it is Kelly.
No!
Don't do that.
No! No!
Tally, calm down. Tally. Bill. Bill.
No! No!
Bill.
No! No!
Bill. Can you relax for me?
No! No!
Relax. Hey, I don't want you to hurt yourself, okay? You got enough injuries on you, man. You gotta heal up from all this, okay?
I'm not gonna talk.
You're not gonna talk?
I'm not gonna talk.
Okay, well, that's your right. That's your right, okay? Well, relax, okay?
William asks who his victim was, and when he is told, he loses control. It's obvious that he remembers what he did, and he's just trying to look insane. If he really didn't remember, he never would have gone on the run and then used his police training to remain hidden for so long. William calms down, but only for a few seconds.
man, look. You got mad, you crashed out, and you did some stupid stuff. Now you got to be the one in the cuffs. It's the fact that he not. It's like, you know how to like a person who like don't like animals always be like, go to the cage, go to the cage. And then when they go to jail, they just start letting their dog out more. Yeah, I done seen that happen. Like I done seen that happen. Like people don't be knowing. Like you don't know how many lives you done ruined, how much you done made people miss out on until you in that situation yourself. Now you got to miss out on life. You done ruined lives. You done did a lot of stuff.
Bill. Bill, no. Stop, Bill. Relax. Bill, stop. Relax.
I'm not here to judge, man. Just stop. Just stop.
Here, you want some water? I think you need to have a sip of water. Relax.
Stop. It's all unnecessary, Bill.
He doing all that because you got caught now.
If you don't want to talk to us, that's fine. But let's not do this, okay? Okay? Just let's not do this, okay?
Okay? Just breathe regular, okay? That's your rights and we're gonna respect them, all right?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not finna sit right here and watch him ball up and just play crazy. I'm not finna waste my time.
You have an attorney representing you or not?
Nobody's talking to me about anything.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to ask some questions, there's some we can answer, Bill, but in the same aspect, we'd like to talk to you if you want to talk. And that's your right if you don't want to talk.
Who else took hurt?
Right now, you're hurting yourself.
I don't care about me.
Well,
Who else got hurt?
there's no one
I
else.
keep hearing when people whisper, or whispers.
You keep hearing whispers? Okay, well, what whispering do you hear?
No, tell me the truth.
Okay, there's no one else hurt.
You not Randy Orton. You don't hear nothing. Don't try to play crazy like you hear voices now. Who else did I hurt? Man, get on, man. If you don't get your overage, elderly, boy, if you don't lean up, you gon' man.
Okay. Everybody else is okay.
Kelly's dead.
Yes.
You the one that shot her, of course. Sergeant?
Bill, let's not do this.
Take me back to jail.
Take you back to jail.
Take me back to jail.
All right. Calm down. We'll take you back. Okay.
Hey, look, why don't you sit up and hold your head up so all that blood don't rush to your head, okay? Sit up for me.
Okay.
Down. There you go. Sit up for me, man. Sit up. You got all that blood rushing down to your head. You know better than that, okay? Relax. Relax. Sit back.
Breathe.
Sit back, okay? Reach your back over there. Relax.
Breathe.
Let me sign whatever and take me back.
Okay, we'll take you back. We'll take you back, but I need you to sit up so all that blood don't rush down to your head.
Sit up.
Hold me on the table.
William refused to talk to the police, but they already had more than enough evidence to charge him with taking Kelly's life. William chose to plead guilty to murder and violating his oath. He was sentenced to a minimum of 30 years in prison, at which point he will go before a parole board and they will decide his fate. Until then, he remains incarcerated at the Long State Prison in Georgia.
Keep him where he at. Yep. Keep him where he at. I don't care. Because I'm tired of all these police sergeants and all this. Y'all want to go be a police officer and all that? It need to come with a life sentence if you do bad. Yup. It need to come with a life sentence if you do. If you want to be a criminal and you was already a police officer, it need to come with a life sentence behind it. Yup. Because a lot of these police officers are just crooked individuals. Once y'all start looking at the world and looking left and right and using your own brain to determine situations, you be like, you know what? You are like, think about this. It's some police officers who will come up to your window ultra aggressive, and it's up to you to be like, oh, okay, and be the chill one. First off, boy, second off, and fifth off, who is you talking to? Did you working a job? I don't care. Boy, I don't care. You better do your job. Better work. The fuck? It ain't your job is to be polite to the community and not to be no a-hole. Yeah, I don't have to be nice. Don't be no police officer then. Y'all need to start doing, like, being realistic. I don't want no ignorant person walking up to my window, because I done had a lot of ignorant police walk up to my window. Can I get your license? No. Why is you stopping me? Can I get your license? No. Why are you stopping me? Can I get your license? No. Why are you stopping me? Can I get your license? Do you think them cars fast I got? They're pretty fast. Can I get your license? No. Why you stopping me? Can I get your license? No. Why you stopping me? Okay, I seen you pull in back there and I seen your tags. Okay, here. Okay, you talking about when you had went the other way and then you butt the illegal U-turn on literally on the crowded fucking intersection to come back towards me and race down the street doing at least 65, 70 miles an hour? Yeah. Like, sometimes you got to just look at people and then walk back to me through my license and left. Like, and then the crazy part is he pulled my friend over, then he pulled another friend over, and then everybody got the same experience. Like, oh, Shoulder, he had the little partner. Then they describing the partner perfect. I'm like, oh yeah, that's him. Yeah, they pulled me over. He has threw my license at me and left. Like, okay, you did that 3 people already. All right. That's when I be like, yeah, sometimes you have to use your own brain in life and realize some people are not good people. And you got to know how to deal with them effectively. Like, I could have easily been like, he could have been like, step out the car. No, I'm not stepping out the car. I know you on BS already. And then I had to make you turn your body cam on. It is on. No, it wasn't anything going right there, sir. It wasn't anything on. And then I heard when he turned it on. Like, it made a noise when he hit the button. And then I'm like, hold up. We got to wait 30 seconds. Then I start talking. And then when I told him call the sergeant, he just left. But, hey, that's just a little quick story of, like, when you need to use your own brain to determine situations. Like, I ain't do nothing wrong today. Let me see if I'm being harassed. Let me see if I'm being, But, yeah. And don't get me started. He probably did that to other people and did way worse. But I wasn't finna be a victim. Once they realize that you got somewhat of a brain, they leave you alone. But yeah, these police need to get life. Yeah, they need to get life. If you gonna be a criminal and you want a badge so bad, that need to be a requirement if you break the oath. Yeah. And you gotta go to general population. Like and subscribe.